This year application for the Heinrich Böll Foundation Scholarship is currently ongoing since the 15th of January and the deadline is the 1st of March 2024. The name of this scholarship is known as the Heinrich Böll Stiftung, which is the Heinrich Böll Scholarship for undergraduate, graduate and PhD studies in Germany. This particular scholarship is targeted towards potential future leaders, and with the scholarship you can apply to any program of your choice in Germany. I'm going to be providing you details of how to make the application, and in the information sheet that was provided, it is shown here that the requirement for the scholarship, what the procedure will be like, the deadline, the documents you need, and important notes that you need to pay attention to. Before I go further, this scholarship will provide you with about 1,200 euros per month for your support, to support your study in Germany, and that is sufficient for your accommodation and for your monthly insurance and every other thing that you need. The requirement for you to be able to make application, I'm going to be focusing on this side of the screen, on the right side of the screen, where it shows non-EU nationals or students that are not educated in Germany. You can see that the degree that qualify for the scholarship is mostly the master degree program. The undergraduate program for non-EU student does not qualify, and the earliest application date is before the commencement of study. An application procedure is from the 1st of March, after the deadline, and all the courses that qualify is all courses anywhere in Germany, as long as it is a state or federal or a state or public recognized university in Germany. You can see here that it says that degree courses are state or state recognized universities in Germany, and the duration of the scholarship will cover the period of your study. If you're applying for a German TOEFL program, then you are going to need a level B2 or DSH2 level if you are going to be studying in German. But if you are studying in English, you might not need this particular one. And sorry, the amount that the scholarship will provide you with is 934 euros. And also it's going to provide you with other various allowances, which will be, for instance, health insurance. So that's why I said about 1,002, because an health insurance is about 200 or 150 euros in Germany. Funding unlimited, the number of space that is available is limited, and the scholarship will only be funding for a limited number of period, and which is the period of your study. In certain cases where it is possible, they will provide a tuition fee. Remember now that Germany has begun to introduce tuition fee to non-EU students, even though as at last year and early for those applying for the summer, there are no tuition fee. So this scholarship will provide that if you need to pay a tuition fee. For them to decide on who gets what or who they are going to be selecting for the scholarship, the selection procedure for the scholarship applicant, it consists of 3 stages. The first is that the applicant will have to submit a written application document, which you are going to fill the form as it is shown here, that you can click on online application portal. So if you click on register, then you can start making the application. So you need to make a written application. Then when they've gotten all the documents that they needed for you to assess your application, if you are successful in the first round, then they are going to invite you for an interview. The interview can be in person, that's if you already have visa to go to Germany, or it can be virtual. And the third part is that they will select you after you've been selected for the interview and you are successful. Then you will be invited to come for a selection workshop, like an orientation period in Berlin, which is also then consists of like a one-to-one interview where they will do their final screening. So even if you did not get it to the final stage, at least you would have gotten the opportunity to travel to Berlin for that occasion. So how do you then what documents do you need to make a written application for this scholarship? we have been given the criteria here on their website. They need that you have a very good school certificate or academic record, so you need to make sure that you're among the maybe top 10% of your class. You need to demonstrate a social commitment and political interest, so you need to show that you are not just a regular school goer, that you participate in extracurriculum activities. That's what is meant by social commitment. So it's that you volunteer in outreach events, or you belong to a member of maybe like Red Cross, anything that you know that gives back to the society. Here also you need to be able to give them a convincing reason, which is more like saying, please provide us with a motivation letter or personal statement to the Heinrich Böll Foundation. And to prepare such a convincing letter, first it's best for you to visit the Heinrich Böll Foundation page so that you are able to tailor your motivation letter to align well with their vision and mission. For the interview stage, once you've been successful with your application, there are information here on what you need to consider. I won't have to go through this stage because that will be at the last phase of your application. You can always come back to the Heinrich Böll Foundation page for you to learn more and prepare for your interview. As I have mentioned at the beginning of this video, the application deadline is the 1st of March if you're applying, and also another round is in 1st of September. So they have two application deadlines. So for those applying for the summer, the application deadline is the 1st of September. Those applying for the winter is the 1st of March. The documents you need to get ready for your application includes your personal data, which is like your CV or curriculum vitae. You need your motivation letter. You need an outline of your motivation for studying a particular program that you've chosen to enroll for in Germany. And you need an outline of your social commitment. By outline, you just need to bullet point the events, the social events that you've participated in, and what role you were responsible for during those events. You need a scanned copy of your university entrance qualification. So remember, you can only apply for masters, so you need your certificate and transcripts. You need, if your degree were not issued in English or German, then you will need to get a translation copy and let it be certified by a translator. You need a list of study certificates to date, so all your undergraduate degree, the certificate from that, from your O-level, from your NECO, all those exams, you need a copy of them. And for foreign applicant for a scholarship, you need a certified copy of your degree certificate with German or English translation, which I already mentioned earlier. It's just a repetition of that. And then you need your student enrollment certificate if you've not graduated, or if you've gotten an admission into any German university but you need the funding from this foundation, then you need the enrollment certificate from that. My daughter is awake again. She doesn't allow me to get through videos nowadays. I'm so sorry, guys. If you find this video useful, please click the thumbs up button. The other thing that you need, you will find on the page that they gave us. What I'm going to do, I'll provide a link to this PDF. I will also provide a link to the application page, and I'm going to provide you a link to the official website for the Heinrich Böll Stiftung scholarship. I wish you all the best with your application. I hope that in this 2024 you get a lot of positive feedback so that you can commence your study. All the best, and please don't forget to like this video so that YouTube can recommend it to other audiences. Thank you and goodbye.